What a game we had at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace hosted Wolverhampton Wanderers in a thrilling encounter. The final score was a memorable 4-2 victory for the Eagles. This crucial Premier League fixture took place on Tuesday, 20th May 2025. A passionate crowd of 24,766 spectators filled the stadium. The atmosphere was simply electric from the very first whistle. Fans were certainly treated to an absolute goal-fest. David Webb was the man in the middle overseeing the action. The match kicked off with a palpable intensity from both sides. Each team looked determined to impose their style and attack. However, it was the visitors, Wolves, who managed to strike first. Emmanuel Agbadou rose highest to find the back of the net. This opening goal came in the 24th minute of play. Jørgen Strand Larsen provided the crucial assist for Agbadou's header. The goal momentarily quietened the vocal home support. Wolves had drawn first blood, taking a 1-0 lead. Crystal Palace, however, showed remarkable character and did not let their heads drop. Their response to going behind was both swift and truly impressive. Eddie Nketiah emerged as the hero for the home side. He coolly slotted home the equaliser just 3 short minutes later. The stadium clock showed that 27 minutes had been played. Romain Esse delivered a perfectly weighted pass for Nketiah's goal. Selhurst Park absolutely erupted as Palace deservedly drew level at 1-1. The momentum had clearly swung in favour of Crystal Palace. They continued to surge forward, playing with renewed confidence and vigour. Eddie Nketiah in particular was in sensational form for the Eagles. He wasn't finished yet and struck again in the 32nd minute. This second goal from Nketiah dramatically put Crystal Palace ahead 2-1. The talented Ismail Assar was the architect this time, providing the assist. Nketiah showcased his predatory instincts and clinical finishing abilities once more. The second half commenced with Crystal Palace still riding their wave of momentum. They were eager to build upon their hard-fought first-half lead, and they managed to do just that very early after the restart. Ben Chilwell stepped up to score Palace's third goal of the evening. This decisive moment occurred in the 50th minute of the match. His well-struck free kick took a deflection before nestling into the net. The home supporters were ecstatic, witnessing their team take command. Wolverhampton Wanderers, to their credit, demonstrated they were not out of the contest. They knew they needed to find a response quickly to stay in the game. The visitors began to exert more pressure, searching for an opening. Jørgen Strand Larsen then gave Wolves a glimmer of hope. He managed to score with a precise and powerful header. This goal arrived in the 62nd minute, reducing the deficit. Jean-Richner Bellegarde supplied the assist, setting up Strand Larsen beautifully. The match statistics painted an interesting picture of the game's flow. Wolves surprisingly dominated possession, holding almost 70% of the ball. However, Crystal Palace proved to be far more clinical with their chances. The Eagles registered a total of 14 shots during the game. Impressively, 10 of those shots were on target, testing the keeper. In contrast, Wolves had 12 attempts, but only 3 were on target. This starkly highlighted Palace's superior efficiency in the final third. Eddie Nketiah was, without a shadow of a doubt, the standout performer. His 2 crucial goals in the first half completely turned the game on its head. He was a constant menace to the Wolverhampton Wanderers' defence throughout. His exceptional efforts deservedly earned him the Player of the Match award. He received a superb rating of 8.72 for his influential display. These goals marked his second and third in the Premier League this season, a truly magnificent performance from the Crystal Palace frontman. The match remained finely poised as Wolves pushed hard for an equaliser. They threw players forward, desperately searching for a way back into the contest. But Crystal Palace, resolute and dangerous on the break, had other plans. The introduction of substitute Eberechi Eze proved to be a masterstroke. He came off the bench and made an immediate, telling impact. Eze scored Palace's 4th and final goal with superb composure. This vital strike came late in the 86th minute. The day held immense emotional significance for one Crystal Palace stalwart. Club legend and defender Joel Ward was playing his final match. He was bidding farewell to Selhurst Park after 13 incredible, dedicated years. Ward was honoured with a deeply moving guard of honour before the game. Both sets of players and staff applauded his immense contribution. It was a genuinely poignant moment for everyone connected with the club. The 35-year-old has been an exemplary servant and a true professional. Selhurst Park was absolutely buzzing, and for a multitude of reasons. It wasn't just about securing a significant Premier League victory. Crystal Palace were also celebrating their magnificent recent FA Cup triumph. The departing Joel Ward proudly carried the FA Cup trophy onto the pitch. This marked the first time the famous trophy had been paraded at Selhurst. The atmosphere was described as nothing short of fantastic by those present. It was truly an amazing and unforgettable experience for all the home supporters. While Eddie Nketiah rightly claimed the man of the match honours, other players also shone brightly. Ebereki Eze, despite starting on the bench, delivered a brilliant cameo. His late goal and impressive 8.67 rating underscored his undeniable quality. Daniel Munoz also put in a strong and commanding performance, rated 8.37. The departing hero Joel Ward himself played with his customary excellence, rated 8.32. Romain Essa, rated 8.28, and Ben Chilwell, rated 8.15, also made significant contributions. It was a true team effort. Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner was understandably delighted with the result and performance. He lavished praise on his players for their great energy on the pitch. This was particularly impressive following their recent exertions in the FA Cup. Glasner spoke glowingly about the fantastic atmosphere generated by the home fans. He described the entire occasion as an amazing experience for everyone involved. He commended his team's resilience and their unwavering commitment to high standards. In stark contrast, Wolves manager Vitor Pereira cut a frustrated figure. He candidly admitted that his team had made a lot of mistakes. He specifically pointed out their vulnerability to Crystal Palace's swift counterattacks. Pereira lamented another mistake finished the game, expressing his disappointment. He stated firmly, "I cannot accept that regarding the errors." He felt that Wolves had effectively offered 4 gifts to their opponents. He stressed the urgent need for his team to regroup. The man of the moment, Joel Ward, spoke eloquently about his emotional farewell. He described the entire experience as a fairy tale ending to his Palace career. Couldn't have written a better story, he reflected with a smile. He expressed his deep sense of honour and blessing for his long tenure. Ward also had warm words for manager Oliver Glasner, praising his impact. "He deserves all the plaudits he gets," Ward generously stated. He confirmed his desire to continue playing. This victory was of monumental importance for Crystal Palace's season. It officially secured their place in the Europa League for the next campaign. This European qualification is a fantastic achievement, complementing their FA Cup success. Furthermore, Palace surpassed the 50-point mark in the Premier League. This is their highest points tally in the top flight since the 1991-92 season. They concluded the season in 12th position with 52 points. For Wolves, it marked a 3rd consecutive loss.